Hello YouTube, I'd like to welcome you back to the homestead. We have a product review today, and what we're going to be looking at is the Condor Bush Cutlass Machete, and I emphasize the word machete. So you YouTube trolls out there, don't go ballistic. I know we're talking about a machete and not a sword. I own swords, and I know for a fact this is not a sword, this is a machete. So let's take a look at it. First off, it is constructed of 1075 carbon steel. It does have a regular machete grind as far as the sharpening of the blade. It is a standard thickness for a machete, but it is patterned after a naval cutlass that would have been used from the 1600s all the way up to World War II. This particular one has a black coating on the blade to help protect it from rust, and it has a polymer grip. Now, this particular grip is patterned after those of European sabers of the Napoleonic era. It has a lion's head here and a lion's head down in here. It has a shield on one side and cross swords on the other. It's very nicely done, actually. It's a very comfortable grip. Since it's not smooth, it gives you a good hold. It does help protect your knuckles. And if necessary, it's strong enough that you can still punch with it, just like you could with a real cutlass. It comes with a full leather sheath. This is a really nice heavy-duty sheath. This leather is as thick as most leather holsters I've owned in the past. And it's three-piece construction through here, front, back, and then a spacer. This is 3/8 of an inch thick, and it's good heavy leather. I am really impressed with Condor's sheaths. It does swivel, so if it's riding on your side and you need to sit down, you can merely swivel it to meet your needs so it doesn't get hung up on anything. It does have their logo here, which is the Condor. It is made in El Salvador, which is Central America. Some people think it's South America, but that's actually Central America. The blade is marked El Salvador on one side, and on the other it says Condor. These are an excellent machetes. Now, this will cut through brush. It will cut down weeds. You could use it for that. Personally, if I was going to go out and clear my property, I would you still want to use a standard pattern machete, just because I think you would work a little extra hard with this, because this is shaped much more like a sword than a machete, but it is a machete. I think this fills a niche in two areas. This is a great product for somebody who wants to own a sword but can't afford a sword. I mean, it feels in your hand like a sword. It looks like a sword, even though it is a machete. Just like the cold steel gladius is made to look like the Roman short sword in ancient times. The other options for this is, I would consider this a decent self-defense option. If you live somewhere where you just cannot own a firearm in the home, machete is a viable option for self-defense. And let me tell you a little story about self-defense and machetes. I used to be a missionary, and when I first arrived in the mission field down in Brazil, I took a riverboat upstream to where I was going to be stationed, and while we were out on the river, two men got into a disagreement. Both of them pulled their machetes and went after each other. The fight probably lasted at the most 15 seconds. It was brutal, to say the least. Blackbeard would have been very proud of those two. One of the men did not walk away from the fight. The other man, he walked a little bit, but after about 20 feet, he fell unconscious because of blood loss himself. And listening to the crew later on, he didn't make it either. So machetes can be used defensively. I've seen it time and time again in the South American jungle where more people own machetes than knives. So they are a self-defense option. And with this having a 24-inch blade, it has some reach to it. So I want to thank you for stopping by. Hope you found the review interesting and informative. Please subscribe, and God bless.